Alright guys, we are back with some more MX versus ATV Legends, and today we have the new 2024 Foxborough Supercross to check out. Now, this track is pretty fun. I didn't have a ton of time to test it out, so kind of mostly just get the main, what I would consider the main obvious lines around the track, but there's probably way more track school. I want to get try to appreciate the track and the stadium and the work that Rainbow Studios has been putting in with these replica tracks. So yeah, a few laps and just a short video kind of checking it out and seeing what it's all about. So let's just jump into it and check out 2024 Foxborough. Jumping right into it, these first two laps will be in time attack because there was one person in particular that was kind of complaining about it, saying the track was a little bit difficult to follow if the tough blocks weren't there. So 2 laps in time attack, they were like, nobody cares about your lap time. I know nobody cares. I don't care either. I know I'm not that great. I'm okay, but I know I'm not very like elite and can hit the huge lines and throw down the super fast laps. It wasn't because of that. The reason I prefer free ride is because when I jump into a new track, it's fun and more convenient for me to set up a marker and then hit sections of the track over and over again, trying to find the best way to do it or what I'm capable of doing. That's why I do that. But yeah, time attack here for the first 2 laps, and then we switch over to free ride, and because it was just, that's, like I said, that's how I prefer to try out tracks for the first time, is in free ride. So Foxborough here, we got the finish line. You already kind of saw a lap, but then we have the single into the corner. We go down the start straight again, hit a corner, hit the Supercross triple, which this Supercross triple was pretty big. It was actually pretty big. You have inside, outside. You can go triple. That's how I prefer to do it, or you can go double and jump into the whoops. But these whoops are a bit different. So, well, I'll talk about them a bit later. But then we have the step on, step off. Kind of a wall jump, if you will, I guess, with a bunch of ruts on the face of it. Then we hit the sand section, and then we have this jump, which is made to be a double, and then I guess a quad, and then quad single. Probably most people will be able to jump all the way into the corner, and then you can triple quad this, but I don't know, I was having trouble. I don't pretend to be a great player, guys, okay? I don't pretend to be great. I get criticized for that. I've been doing YouTube for like 10 years, and I still get criticized all the time for thinking I'm better than I am, and that's not true. I never pretend to be great. And here's free ride. You can see off the start straight, it's a bit different. Now, you could hit that line if you take the inside out of the sand. It probably would come out a bit different, but that was a different way of hitting that section. And so the track is pretty cool. Now, coming back to the whoops are a bit different. They're more rolled off and kind of close together, if you will. And then there is some pre-made ruts, I guess, in them that you can kind of get into sometimes, and makes it a bit easier. They really aren't that great for jumping, which is a bit weird because I'm really bad at getting on the tops of them, and just having a setup to hit the whoops and the technique and whatnot. But they worked pretty good for the most part, even for a player such as myself that isn't good at hitting whoops or blitzing them. They worked out pretty good. This rhythm section, this is really the only main rhythm section. I mean, we have this short one right after it where you go triple, where I go triple single, or you could go triple quad. But the main rhythm section would be that first one off the first turn. So track was pretty cool. Again, I didn't have a ton of time to test this track out, but it isn't my favorite. It isn't because Rainbow didn't do a fantastic job at making the track. It just wasn't, I don't know. The rhythm lanes felt pretty standard. We have seen rhythm lanes that had more choices to hit, and this one just didn't feel as good. And then here you can see if you take the inside, go double, jump into the whoops, but it just doesn't work that great because of the way they built the track. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. By the time you see this video, the track should be coming out soon. Maybe it isn't out quite yet, but it should be the same day. And yeah, we had a weekend off, and now we're jumping right back into it. So, should be a good race. Track seems okay, and yeah. You guys, girls, are absolutely amazing. Thanks so much for the support on the channel lately. Really does mean a lot. And until the next video, take it easy.